Hey there guys, alright, today we are returning to some Yarnhub. You guys know how much I fucking love Yarnhub. This time the farmer who became the world's deadliest sniper. Now this is probably the third or fourth time we have watched a video on the White Death of Finland. But I have a sneaking suspicion with how good Yarnhub is that this might be the best out of the ones that we have watched so far. And might be the best one currently existing on the internet. Who's to say? Anyways, before we get into the video, make sure, first of all, you're subscribed to Yarnhub. You know I love to support them, alright? They're subscribed here, alright? We can't be friends if you're not subscribed to Yarnhub. That's how it is. Got it, people? Alright, go subscribe to Yarnhub. I'm waiting. You do it yet? Subscribe to Yarnhub? Down there. I got them linked, top of the description box. I'm waiting. I'm watching you. Alright, I see that you clicked the link. Good. Alright, I see that you clicked the... Okay, good job. What the fuck that was. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys go check out the links, though, also in the description box and in my pinned comment in the comment section. There I have the link to my Twitch channel linked. Link to my Twitch channel. I'm reiterating. Emphasis. Twitch channel where I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 6 p.m. U.S. Central Standard Time to 9 p.m. U.S. Central Standard Time. I'd love to have you guys come over and hang out there with me and the others that chat. And then, of course, there is also my gaming channel, which... where I am just uploading old Twitch streams too, in full, largely unedited. I cut out some parts at the beginning and the end because you guys don't need to see those. You just need the gameplay, blah blah blah. I'm rambling. Let's go ahead and see Yarnhub's video here on the White Death.
It's winter 1939, almost night. As the crimson horizon spreads across the wild, snow-draped forests, a column of Soviet soldiers marches across a frozen landscape. This is the Winter War, Stalin's invasion of Finland, Talvisota, as the Finns call it. As the column makes progress, there's a flash that comes out of nowhere and a man goes down. The Russian soldiers freeze. Cry of, "Sniper fire, get down!" is shouted, and the Russian troops hit the ground and scramble for cover, while again another shot rings out, and yet another man falls to the ground. A murmur spreads among the hiding Russians. Belaya Smert, the White Death.
I like how they're doing this. How they're going into, like, you know, the Russians knew about him.
All alone in the distance, a man clad head to toe in a snow-white coat, hidden from view by the wild landscape and snow pushed up all around him, balances his rifle on his gloves and patiently waits for another unfortunate
just use
soul
the fucking
to enter his
basics. He didn't have a scope or anything because obviously the scope would glint. Even though the glint isn't as obvious as like, you know, you see it in Battlefield, right? Just as a quick example there. It would still give to another sniper, and the Russians did have snipers of their own, right? Looking for him, they would catch that glint, right? Even some troops just, you know. Even the troops on patrol, there's a chance that they would catch it. So he didn't shoot with the scope. He just shot with the iron sight, which just makes it so much more fucking impressive.
But who is this man that strikes dread into the heart of every Russian soldier in Finland? Born and raised in the rugged woods of Karelia in southern Finland,
transition, I like
Simo Hauha, from the start a natural hunter and sharpshooter. Hauha recalled his experience growing up as a farmer, hunter and skier as a vital part of his skill of being the excellent sniper that he became. Having been in the Finnish Civil Guard and Finnish Army from the age of 17, he cultivated his skill as a marksman and won shooting contest after contest. His house was reportedly full of trophies for marksmanship. With the outbreak of war, Simo is deployed as part of a garrison manning the defensive lines on the Finnish-Russian border. In the early days of the war, Simo's commanding officer notices Hauha's skill with a rifle and assigns him to work independently as a sniper. Hauha's first action as a sniper was ironically a counter-sniping mission. Simo describes the mission such: "It happened once that my CO tried to kill an enemy sniper with his scoped rifle. This Russian had taken up position about 400 meters from us and was constantly shooting towards our lines. After a while, he sent for me and showed me approximately where he thought the enemy's sniper position to be. One of our lieutenants was with us, acting as a spotter when the duel began. At first, I did not see a trace of him, just a small rock where he was supposed to be. But after careful investigation, we spotted him behind a little hump of snow near that rock.
Oh, there he is.
I took careful aim with my trusty M2830, and the very first shot hit the intended target."
I like that they used the snow mound there to show the guy getting shot, but then to also cover up the blood. That would, of course, happen when one got shot. I like that.
The Soviet fear of Simo grew to the point that they were willing to call in artillery to shell the areas where they believed him to be. In fact, as Simo confirmed, the Russians put a lot of effort into trying to kill me. After finishing yet another Soviet sniper, they vigorously started shelling Simo's foxhole. 50 shells landed around my foxhole, but in vain, Simo once described. Yet for all their efforts, the Soviets never scored more than a scratch, or at best, a ripped coat on Hauha. Simo Hauha's tactics as a sniper are
Look at that, beautiful. They designed the gun here. They animated. Oh,
unprecedented for the time.
chef's
Unlike
kiss.
his Soviet
Yarnhub,
counterparts,
chef's kiss.
Simo doesn't use scoped sights, preferring iron sights, as scopes risk giving off a glare that exposed the sniper's location. He said that he caught many a careless Russian sniper due to the glare of their scopes. The cold doesn't bother him either, as he's always prepared with many layers of thick winter clothing. On a cold December day, Simo wanders into the wild and heads to one of his favorite spots, a snow-covered tree with low-hanging branches that creates the perfect spot overlooking a valley. With snow in his mouth, his breath doesn't give away his position. Hauha pushes up the snow around him, constructing a makeshift barrier, and with a daily ration supply, he sits and waits for hours. He waits, and patiently waits like any good hunter, until his patience is rewarded when a group of...
His determination, the skill he had, it's just fucking insane.
4 Soviet soldiers march into the iron sights of his rifle. Simo fires and reloads rapidly after each shot. After 4 shots, 4 men lay in the snow, never to rise.
God damn.
Simo goes on to fire his rifle 25 times that day, setting a record for the most kills achieved by a sniper in one day, increasing the ever-growing legend of Simo Hauha as the White Death in the Soviet ranks.
I'll be nitpicky.
The story of Simo Hauha as an invisible sniper and his legacy as the fear of his foes, a hero at home, became even more dreaded by not just Soviet soldiers, but also the Soviet High Command, who put a bounty on his head. There were Soviet snipers who wanted the bounty, going to the hotspots and waiting in ambush for Simo. One set up his position and waited for hours. As night fell, the sniper thought that Simo must have left and stood to head back to base. There's a crack,
I've heard this one.
but the Russian never hears it and falls in the snow. By the end of January 1940, Simo would achieve 200 career kills. And for this, Simo was awarded by the Finnish government a custom rifle designed for him, although he would continue to use his ever-trusted M2830 rifle. Simo continues to rack up kills throughout the war and achieves the remarkable feat of over 500 sniper kills in 100 days. In early March, he leads a squad of fellow
Fucking 5 kills a day? Holy shit.
Finns against a superior attacking Red Army force, attempting to penetrate through the forest. Of the battle, Simo recalled, "I was in the dark forests of Ulisma. We were given a mission to counterattack, one of many. We moved to our starting positions at early dawn. There was a swamp, some 300 meters wide, which we crossed without difficulty. Once over the swamp, we charged against the enemy that was really close to us. My rifle functioned very well. We were so close to the enemy that even some were only 2 meters away from me. The enemy was forced to withdraw, but some very brave individual soldiers remained behind to cause havoc amongst us. Suddenly there was a shot, maybe only 50 to 100 meters away, and I felt hit. There's a whoosh, and Simo gets tunnel vision, and then everything goes white for the White Death, and he falls, hit in the jaw by an exploding bullet. After the battle, the Finnish soldiers find what they think is Simo's remains and place him in a pile with the other fallen. Then, one of the Finns notices a leg twitching amongst the pile. Incredibly, Simo was alive, but half his face was gone. He's in a coma for 3 days, by which time the Winter War is over. Simo had 26 surgeries to repair his shattered jaw, which was crafted from a piece of bone taken from his hip. After recovering, he would peacefully live the rest of his days at his new farm in the scenic
Near 97 years old.
Finnish countryside, passing away in 2002 at the ripe old age of 96.
96, okay, my math was off.
Simo left a legacy as the world's greatest sniper and marksman, while a renowned Finnish hero, the stuff of legend. When asked about his services in the war, Simo said, "I didn't feel anything towards the enemy. I just fired and loaded, and continued as long as there were enemies. I just shot every time I saw one. I didn't care if he was a commander or not. I'm a lucky man. I've never had dreams about the war. I've always slept well during the war too. I did what I was told to do as well as I could." Asked how he became such a good shot, he simply said, "Practice." If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and please watch more videos of ours. Thank you.
Man. Yarnhub does it again. They make another fantastic video where I have absolutely no complaints. And I don't know what to add here at the end. I think this. Now, obviously, I am biased towards Yarnhub because they are subscribed to me, so I am biased towards them. I can be bribed and biased, but I just love their animation style. I think that's what really helps their videos. Just like this wasn't an in-depth history on Simo Haya. I totally did not pronounce his name right, but it's still a great job. I love the animation that they do. Yeah, make sure you go subscribe to Yarnhub. They make excellent content. And this was the farmer who became the world's deadliest sniper. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.